Hello guys, for those of you watching, we are live coaching again. With Mikey in the back. But yes, hello. But yeah, that's what you gotta do, Mikey. You have to make sure. Hi Dan dies. You gotta make sure that it connects as a 3-hit string, a 3-hit combo. Otherwise, it's not working. So you have to keep practicing. In the forward. Yes. Always blocking the second. Always block all for the second. So it doesn't matter what the upright is, standing or standing approach. It doesn't matter, as long as your action 2 or action after hit or block is block all. Okay, yeah. I know. Dan dice. Why did you not attend PGDX? I didn't see. Well, I didn't go first 2 days, so in a manner, I'm kind of curious too. As to whether or not you did go, but I did not go for day 1 and 2. What happened then, guys? But yeah, Mikey, that's pretty much it. That's it has to connect as to 4. Yes, exactly, and that does not work with forward 3. It does not work with forward 3 because you can only follow up forward 3 ng mid. It has to be a middle attack. Yeah, see, it doesn't work. Forward 3, if you notice, it kind of makes the opponent crouch. You see, when you hit them with it, they're left crouching. So you cannot attack, or you cannot follow it up with a high attack unless it's from QCF, which is in this case QCF 3+4. Yun lang yung guaranteed. FF3 then 3+4. Could you do that? FF3 and then 3+4. 3+4. That one. That's the only thing that's guaranteed. Okay. And if I remember correctly, while standing 4, which doesn't get a lot of reward. So yeah, that's it. That's all you're getting from that. Okay, that's all you're getting. So now this is why we're practicing the back 1, because back 1 has so much reward. You can follow up with a standing attack. You can actually follow up with something big, and that does not use heat. Diba? So that's why it's beneficial. So say for example, I'm gonna go back to Arena Underground. By the way, I'm trying to go to Arena Underground just so you see the benefit. So yeah, just go. Start settings. Hold on. So I'm gonna turn on the counter here. So again, I don't want to use heat. I'll pretend that I'm already at maybe half-life with a lot of gray. Health. So if I use this, or I'm at half-life with no more heat. Or no. I'm at half-life. Oh, what's a good condition? Okay. I'm at half-life, and I wanna save my heat because I wanna save my heat because I can use it for something else later. Let's pretend. Okay. So obviously this is a heal, right? 42 damage, right? But pretend I don't want to use my heat. So let's say I do my back 1, then do 4. See? So I get 38. At least I get 38. Right? And then combo, so on and so forth. Or whichever will carry I want. Right? Now pretend that yun nga. Let's flip it the other way. You have so much gray health. Then you'll go here. Then you'll do that. Right? There we go. And you get the rest of the picture. Okay. So just maybe, Mikey, you got surprised. Look, this is what happens. You got surprised. They're gonna block it. You didn't mean to, but you had 2 frames to react. And you can still do it. Ito this is slow. This is you surprised. Oh, sorry, this is you surprised. It doesn't work anymore. Right? But for a split second, you got to react to it. Uy! You see? I'm ready. I could still do it. There. I could still do something. And you get the picture. You get the rest of the picture. Okay? So back 1 cancels. Not to mention you can continue pressure by doing back 1 and then 1-4. So say for example this. There. You can continue 1-1 because you have pressure at 1-1. You're +4. See? you can continue that. Or even 1-2, which deals more pressure for less damage. So back 1 cancel, then 1-2, it's plus 8. And 1-1, more damage, but less plus. But regardless of whichever you choose, you're gonna use your do-glide cancel. Okay, so this was the example I was trying to make earlier, Mikey. You don't want to use heat. So 2-4 is a good option. This is 38 damage, but if you can perfect cancel with forward 2-3, you're doing 45. You're doing 40 damage. And tandaan mo, this one right here. Look at this. This is 42 damage, right? But it burns your heat, which you don't want yet. Let's pretend you don't want it yet. Okay. Now, next one. Again, 2-4 deals only 38 damage, if I remember correctly. 38, right? But F2-3. Look at that. See? Huge damage already. Right? So you get the picture. Yeah. On hit, you mean? Or on counter hit? Yeah, supposedly on block or lower in... yeah. Different frame data. So this is it, right? It's -2 only if you do glide. Because it's -8 if you do not do glide on back 1. So they're both negative, but look at this. Since it's only -2, you lose less of your turn. You see what I mean? You lose less of your turn. If you don't do glide, it's -8. But it's -2 only if you do glide. So you're able to continue your pressure somewhat. I have no budget, but right now I was focused on earning for Evo Singapore next year. That's a better choice. Dan Dice. I have a question. Would you need to play a certain character to justify that the character is OP? I know what you're talking about. I also want to make that a topic. But it's a lot more helpful and valid, Jed, if you actually play the character before you judge, you know. However, I will attend Manila Madness only in day 2. Okay. Thank you, Dan Dice. I appreciate it. Thank you. I want to see you there. Okay, so yeah, Jed, I don't know if you're still here, but that's what I'm saying. Right, so there's a benefit, like I said, Mikey. There's a huge benefit for getting the cancel, especially if you don't want to use heat. If you don't want to heat engage, diba? Those are very, very important. Okay, back 1. Okay, back 1, Mike. Remember, you have to try to connect the back 1 or kahit 1 lang. Back 1 to a 1. Back 1 to 1-1. That's okay. That's the same as connecting the 2-4. Yeah, there. You have to get that down. You gotta get that down. Alright. Yeah, Mikey, go on. Remember, again, we're okay with back 1 and then 2-4, or back 1 and then F2-3. Sorry, back 1 and 2-1 pala. Sorry, back 1 and then do glide 2-1. But getting the 2-4, at least, there we go, at least the 2-4, you can do it even with a small hit confirm. Nice. Very nice. Look at this, Mikey. Medyo i-delay ko ng konti. I'm gonna delay the 2-4 a little bit. But since I have control of my do glide, nahahabol ko pa siya. See? That's a little late. Right? But if I'm late with 2-1, mabablock niya na. See, if I'm a little late on 2-1, wala na, block na. But if 2-4, even if I'm late by a little bit, as long as I can confirm the counter hit, I still get my walls blocked. Right? Nice, Mikey. Very cool. Very, very nice. Okay. Again, keep going. I like it. I like it. Getting there. See? That's what happens if you commit to the 2-1. And that's okay. That's completely fine. That's completely fine. Nice. Okay, there we go. So yeah, guys, in case you're wondering, we're talking about do glides right now. I, for one, sometimes say as a Mishima user, I had to do more effort to play at a certain level. But my subconscious say it's your choice to play that character. It is. It really is, Jed. It really is. But here's the thing. Even though Mishimas are strong, they're not... They don't come easy, right? They're not the simplest characters to play. If anything, you are masochistic. if you consistently Mishima for no reason. Unless for the love, you know? Alright. Nice. Cool. Is this Kunzu? There we go. Hi Kunzu, how you doing? Good evening. Were you at PGDX? Sorry, my voice is gonna be a little low. Another Grand Slam? Yes, there is. Yours not? It's okay. The tag one. I get you, Jed. No problem. Okay, how we doing, Mikey? How's it feel? Alright, this is a little harder, isn't it? It's a little harder than FF3. Tama? Would you say so, Mikey? Yes, precisely. It means your crouch cancel is taking too long, right? The crouch cancel part of your attempt is taking too long. So yeah, guys, we're doing live coaching as the usual, right? Hey, hello Riku, welcome. Got no options but to travel busy with the 4th year college prep. Gotcha. Yeah, so Mikey, all you gotta do is to crouch cancel a little faster, even faster than that. Yeah, to be honest, you were getting it earlier. We're doing good, Riku. In the back, we have one of our students, Mikey. He is working on Lili right now, hence why we're also working on Lili. But later, apart from that, we're probably gonna play Lili as well and talk about Fakum Ram. My verdict after getting GOD with Fakum Ram. Just my opinion, by the way. So Lili can hit you with a sidestep cancel after hitting a 4-4-3. No, not really. Back one. With Lili, it is FF3 3+4. That's really painful. How do I set up the end game? Like I would make them low and I struggle to close out the game with Brian. Okay. That's a Brian problem. That's a Brian problem. He has heavy explosive moves, but closing the rounds, his pokes are not great. His pokes are not the best. They're okay, but they're not the best. So you, as the Brian, you have to know how to condition them properly with your low pokes, with your pokes as well. DF2, down back 3, down 4, right? If you're struggling with closing it out, it's because you're trying to close out with a big swing. Nice, Mike, you're getting better. So this is what I was talking about, Jed. This is what we were talking about. This is okay. It's 42 damage with all that. But what if you don't want to burn heat? There are two options. You do this, or you do 3+4. But here's the catch. 3+4 only deals 36 damage. 2-4 does 38. F2-3 does 40 damage. You see? That's why the do glide cancels are important. If you want to optimize with Lili just by a little bit, you can use those. You can use those as tools. What do you find difficult here, Mikey, so far? It's the feeling of the cancel, isn't it? I feel. if I'm not wrong. Is it the cancel feeling of sidestepping? Yeah. Yes, it's too much. Because what's supposed to happen is they're not supposed yeah, there. You're not supposed to see the sidestep from Lili, right? You're not supposed to see the sidestep from Lili. You're supposed to see the crouch cancel, but not the sidestep. Okay, that's how you know you're late. If you keep seeing the sidestep, that's a problem. Because you're not supposed to see the sidestep at all. I'm still wondering. It's rainy heavy. That's okay, Mishinaga. I appreciate your honesty. Yeah, for Lili, it's back one. Why Brian had the 4-1 string? It's too good. To be honest with you. Riku, why don't you try playing in reverse? So what I mean by that is, as a Brian, why don't you try hitting with... I've been telling these to some of my Brian students as well. Why don't you try playing small Tekken first and then heavy Tekken later? How's that? Because if they're so overzealous with you playing small, they might tend to forget that you can actually play big and safe, right? Instead of landing your big counter hit. Sometimes that helps. You're going off script. Without Douglide cancels, but knowing them and know when to use them opens up to more options. I did say that, Kunzu. The Douglide cancels, sometimes they're only useful in combo. But knowing when to use them, say for example like Zek. Shoutouts to Zek, by the way. Amazing Lili player. So what Zek does is that there's a use for the Douglide cancels aside from comboing. Like again, fishing for counter hit back one, right? Counter hit back one, and then connecting with whatever you want to connect. It's up to you whether you want an engager, you want pressure. Getting those Douglide cancels in. It's a big perk for Lili, a huge perk for Lili. There we go. Okay, Mikey. So now it's time. We did have a little bit of since this is your renewal, your first session here, the renewal of this batch. I'd want you to try to apply like rehearse this combo maybe, just for a little bit of a test ish. We'll go to a different stage. Let's go to somewhere a little longer. Okay, but this is not optimal. This is absolutely not optimal. This is just a test of Douglide canceling. It's not also the hardest, guys. This is also just a practical, per se. I play Lili as well, and I don't use them all the time, but only use them when necessary. That's right. 2-4 hits like a truck. Yes, it does. So we're gonna go in this very corner. We're gonna go to this very corner. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take out the counter hit. And then just for simplicity, we're gonna do a Douglide cancel here. And then a heat burst. And this one. Just because. Okay. We can even extend that further. But this is only again just for the familiarity of it. And then heat burst. Okay. You can even back 1-4. And then whatever you want. It's up to you. You can use whatever you want. So here, just for the completion. Okay. Just because. This is very, very simple drill. Hi coach, hi everyone. Hi Martinsky. Let's try that. Again, this will not be optimal, but this is just for the familiarity of it. But I can't tell if I'm going to Manila Madness because I don't know if I have already Saturday classes. That's okay. That's okay, Michinaga. School comes first. What's the best filler combo after hitting a wall blast for Lili? For raw wall blast, it's full crouch DF1. Martinsky. Shoutouts to Martinsky. A new Tekken god. Hi Hachi, by the way. I saw that. My 12-year-old buddy right there. Yeah, you can try 1-2. You can try 1-2 there. Just so you get the feeling of 1-2 and then... Oh, that's even better. I'm okay with that. Alright, I saw that. I saw your evilness. You faced a Raven. And it's probably Mishinaga that you faced? No, I don't know. I really don't actually. Tomorrow TGS, let's go, Martinsky. And I'm gonna watch. Raven, hard to use and hard to fight in the ranks. No, you just don't lab. You just don't lab, Jed. Trust me. A Raven is good if the pilot is good. Let's try, Mikey. Sige. See, this is why we're testing it right. We're testing it right now. Or kahit hindi mo na 1-2, maybe just a jab. A jab then heat burst. Okay? Jab then heat burst. Let's try jab muna. FF3 then cancel then jab and then heat burst. Nice. Very good. And then you can do whatever tornado you want. FF3 and then you can use this. So what we can do is you can use this just for the familiarity. You can even use FF3 and then this just because. Then this one. This is not, again, this is by no means optimal. We're just going with the familiarity for heat burst, right? For the Douglide cancels. Again, this is really weak, but just for the feeling of controlling your Douglide cancels. All right. Nice, Mikey. Okay, it's fine. Again, it's landing the FF3 cancel to a jab, then a heat burst that matters. Let's go again. Oops, no. Pwede rin yan. There we go. There we go. I like it. Nice. You know what? I don't care. That's fine. That was good. That was good. That was really good. All right. Boom. Heat burst. Nice. And then FF. You can also FF3. Again, you can FF3 like this, just because. You can FF3 and then boom. And then this one. Okay, so FF3, then voila, then FF3 ups. There you go, and then FF3 again. You can FF3 and then 1-4. It's up to you what you want. Again, this is just the drill. This is just for the kicks, for understanding of it. Boom, and then FF3. Oops, FF3. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. No problem. No problem. Thank you very much. Like that. Then 1-2. Nice. Remember, Mikey, you don't have to always 1-2. Sometimes the hits won't allow you to do that. But right now, this is good. It means you're getting the control. You're getting the hang of it. Hi, Solano. Does Lili have different advantage or plus frames or QCF 1-4? Yes, with heat it's +9. I think, or bigger. Hold on. It's -9. And then with heat +7, sorry, +7, not +9, +7. Still big. That's still really big. Nice. Nice. Then yeah, it's FF3 and then it's up to you. Which is again, I'm already happy. I'm already fine with that. I'm already happy with that. Boom, okay. Yeah, that's fine. You can actually even, you can still heat burst that too. I love this character. I love fishing her 1-1-3 string, but I don't know if you can confirm the counter hit with it. What do you mean? As Lili, she can actually counter hit confirm. She can counter hit confirm 1-1-3. Okay. Nice. 1-4. Beautiful, Mikey. Nice. Nicely done. Now, again, the different utilities of your heat dash cancels, or your heat dash, your do glide cancels are definitely gonna come into play there. It's just a matter of your control. Okay. So as for now, I think that's okay. Go for a test run. Hopefully in quick match you get somebody. Let's go. Let's try that. Yeah. For sure. All right, hopefully we get somebody here, guys. And shout outs to Martinsky. Probably got a hot dog. You better check that out next time. Careful cars, DF3 got faster, yes. The execution got it had a shortcut. Shred, there he is. Been a while, buddy. How you doing? I know you're awake at night mostly. So I know you get to see our buddies, you know, the Gov gangs from overseas. Shout outs to them, by the way. Technician, Shin Blade, Caesar, every now and then. Okay, so while Mikey's waiting for an opponent, right? Questions, guys, questions. Drop your questions. No. I can actually do that without heat, as far as I know. Yeah. Well, to me, I'm just a firm believer of what you can do naturally, just do naturally. What you can do naturally, just do it. And I don't. Here's the case: I don't judge. I have friends who do. I have friends who do. Dude, if that reaches the other side, I would flip. I would freak out. Hopefully Mikey gets somebody. Either way, we're gonna try. Too much ketchup. Too much sauce. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You're working right now? Oh, okay. I get you. I get you, Shred. So close. That's the farthest I could carry without heat. Dude. I wonder, one more hit maybe? One more hit? There's really no way. Unless I back one cancel the heck out of that. It's taking the opponent even further. How's the stream going so far? New tailspin, running 1+2, yes. We're okay, Dark. This is a live coaching session. So, yeah. We doing things. Hey, Tito Jano. Better? Hopefully you're better. You scared me, bro. It really doesn't work there, bro. What else? If I do 3 cancels, if I can do 3 of those, probably I can. Oh, it's not gonna reach, dude. I don't care how many cancels I do. It's not gonna reach, I feel. It's not gonna reach without heat. That's my clarification. It's not gonna reach without heat. I can already see it. You're still on your way home? Dude, Lionheart 1+2 doesn't track. So I kind of get it. That's what I've been sorting out because no, that's fine, Mikey. That's a good question. Yeah, because for me, the most that I could do, I think, is really get there, but it's a very hard thing to do. Like, say for example, this one, the while standing 2, the instant while standing 2 for that is the most difficult part of the entire combo. But if you can reach that, see, you can try. It just to that it'll get to the other side without heat. Now with the cartwheel, I've already tried it without heat again, just because of the distance. So here, let's try this. Sorry. There, see? I can go wall to wall without anything, without resources. But the hard part about that, again, it comes with the price, is the while standing 2 at the very end. The while standing 2 at the very end is an instant while standing 2, so that will take a bit of execution, right? This one, that's gonna take some execution because it's an instant while standing 2. Okay, Mikey, if in the next 3 minutes you don't get any, I think we're adjourned. You don't get any opponents, I think we're adjourned. Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Actually, sobra pa. Yeah, actually sobra pa. Like, if you use heat right now, or like even somewhere here, it's already gonna go to the other side for sure. Look. See? For sure, it's gonna get to the other side. Right? With heat. But again, in my opinion, if it doesn't give the opponent like half-life damage, or unless your character has an install, Bieno. Yeah, kinda hard to pull out that combo at first. It is. Can you still hit the back turn wall combo? The back turn wall combo is bad now. Hi, Bieno. So yeah, that combo will be for sure. It's gonna take some practice. Okay, it's definitely gonna take some practice. But again, if you have heat, Mikey, then I would recommend. I'd recommend you to try. Oh no, I'd say you do your running 1+2 first, like we talked about. Running 1+2 first, and then you pop your heat. Okay, running 1+2, then heat, and then you can DF2. Yeah, there. You just dash DF2, or even full charge DF1, guys. By the way, but not after, but only after heat burst. So say for example this combo right here. Yeah, this one, and then running 1+2. See? You're gonna have an easier time landing the combo to the other side, or even use 3+4, right? I'll press 3+4 once, right? There we go, for 87 damage. Which a while ago, if I probably did not use heat, right? Well, for a hop kick, like say for example, Mikey, if you use a hop kick to get to the other side with heat, mukhang kailangan talaga, right? It looks like you'll really need it. Right? But for the cartwheel, even without heat, right? Even without heat, you'll be fine. Right? But the problem is the wall standing 2 at the very end. This one. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need to use that instant wall standing 2. It is. Yes, it's hard. Didn't get a chance to take a pic with you yesterday. Our PGDX was solid, but PGDX was solid. Hey, you should have talked to me. But I'll next time, please do. Hi, Biano. What is the success rate of your opponent hitting you with Lionheart 50-50 mix-up? Very little, because Lili can punch parry. Listen, she can punch parry 1. She can punch parry 2. Okay, she can punch parry 1 and 2. She can sidestep 1+2. So I would rather not. I would rather be smart about my guessing game. Lili, again, people don't believe that Lili is one of Steve's worst matchups, in my opinion, or at least one of the harder ones, if not the worst. So, right? And because, again, your homing attacks are very limited. But yeah, Mikey, I think we're good. You didn't get anybody. It's alright, But yes, please do. Nothing, no executions, or rather no notations to practice, but rather just mechanically. Okay, please do keep trying. Please do keep practicing, especially the back one. But anything else, I think you're good with FF3. Don't forget both sides. So that is the super important part. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Appreciate it. Okay, guys. So we're done with Mikey's coaching. Now we can kind of talk about Fakum Ram. All right. Yeah, I posted this on Twitter late too. But yeah, hello. Definitely. Okay, so say for example here, I'm gonna quick select. All right, I'm gonna quick select Steve, obviously, and we're gonna go with Bucky. By the way, I forgot that I should take Bucky on a test run. We gotta keep our maintenance on.
Get ready for the next battle.
Let's talk about Fakum Ram. Okay, so let's go. Bucky, baby. Look, guys. You see who that is? Who is that? That is Bucky. That is the Winter Soldier, bro. Okay, here. Yep. So I did that in Tekken 7, but the good thing now that we kind of don't need it. We can still do it rather, and with the metal arm ish. Oh no, sorry, hold on. Let's go with punishment. Okay, let's vary the punishes. Let's vary the responses of Lili. Oh, here we go. Now, standing block. Right? Or standing. Okay. So, now what we're going to do is she's going to punish. She's going to first, she's going to try to step right. 2 of my options. Or sidewalk right. Just to be certain. Okay. So, after 1 hit, she's going to respond. I'm dead. Right? I'm dead. This is the only answer. Okay? And that is considering this is normal time. Now, that's why it's a 50-50 per se. Except that 2 of her options are solvable by sidewalk right. Yes, that is exactly on hit. It's exactly my point, guys. Right? I'm not saying nothing. Hey, Lee, that one isn't. We're done with the Lili coaching, actually. How you doing, man? But what we're gonna do now is we're gonna talk about Fakum Ram. Okay, my verdicts on Fakum Ram. While we're here. Okay, so now again, I'm not saying nothing. If you're a Lili down player against Steve, you can kiss my white and forget it. Got cooked by Steve 25-0. As a Lili, that's your fault. You probably did something wrong. You can kiss my... Okay.
Get ready for the next battle.
Alright, so... Fakum Ram. Let me change this real quick. As a Jin, it's a hard match for Jin. But hard enough. But not anymore. Not as painful anymore. Not as painful anymore. Because Jin has down 2. He has Scourge. Scourge is such a good tool. We talked about the Shred. Remember, you had a problem with your previous matchups before. That's why we talked about it. And we didn't even get to the point of Lili. And this was back in Tekken 7. Lili wasn't so much of a problem at the time yet, but now she really is. You haven't had coaching with me for Tekken 8. So we never got to talk about it. Okay, now Fakum Ram. I do think that Fakum Ram in this game is one of the most balanced characters ever. Everything has a price. You can't sabaki that guy. You can't. And vice versa. Vice versa, you can't bait him, actually. That's the point. It's probably that guy that you can't sabaki. Alright? Okay, so Fakum Ram, like I said, everything comes with a price. Anything you do has a counterplay. Any decision that you make needs to have calculation, the way that I see it. Hold on, let me do everything again, because I'm gonna do this for recording purposes as well. So we're gonna go to right after this, we're gonna go to quick match. We're just gonna try to play him out just to make sure that we get a little bit of refresher on Fakum Ram. He's super fun, dude. Like, especially when you're no longer tense. Okay, we're gonna discuss Fakum Ram in general.
Get ready for the next
Very
battle.
honest. Very honest. To be real with you guys. Now I'm gonna turn off my matching settings first while I record. Okay. So standing and then block all. His 1-1 is still good. Yes, that's probably his best. It's his G-Club. It is his G-Club hand. Okay, so let me talk about Fakum Ram real quick. My honest thoughts on Fakum Ram is that for Tekken 8, he has got to be one of the most balanced characters ever. Right? Comparative to how he was released back in Tekken 7, and people were terrified of that idea. You know, Fakum Ram coming back as a monster again. With a lot of broken stuff, it is no longer the case for Tekken 8. He is completely flawed. Or I can say that he has resounding flaws. Okay? As a character, I feel that Fakum Ram's flaws are very apparent. So it is a nice touch what they did to him now compared to how he was when he was first released. Okay, so yeah, the moves back then that really scared people, I don't think that all of them are as good anymore, or at least they're not immortal, like Jet Kick, back forward 4. Okay, so this move no longer being homing was a huge change to Fakum Ram, but at the same time, it is what I like. It's the fact that this move has counterplay. Aside from getting ducked, the opponent can now actually sidewalk right and dodge the move entirely. Even the smallest sidestep will make the move whip. So to me, I hardly rely on jet pick. I really am not a huge fan of this move. I never was. But a lot of people, they really treated this like it was a god piece at the time. There's still a purpose for this. I just don't feel that this right here is the sole move that'll get you the wins. He's very fair and balanced. That's right. No, that's the point. It's okay for him to lose the back to one because they gave something else in return. There were other things that made him more interesting to play, at least in my opinion, compared to before. His down forward one was a huge change to him, right? And it is actually at 15 frames, it is one of the moves that actually stayed that stayed-ish since, or at least it's one of the moves that didn't stay rather since Tekken 7, because back then it was 13, which made it ultimately strong in my opinion, because 3 now is your source of 13 frames. But with the downside of the move being linear both ways, there will be times wherein you can actually sidewalk this. Yeah, like committed sidewalk. Okay, sorry, on block. Let's go on block. Sidestep or sidewalk, and they're completely behind you. Even if you complete the string, right? There. The only thing that'll stop your opponent from doing that is, again, if you just chose to do nothing and bait them, right? There. That's the only counterplay to it. Everything else is just linear. DF1, you feel it? Yeah. You see, I came to the conclusion that Fakum Ram right now, you're gonna play Fakum Ram as if you would play a hybrid of I'd say Jack, the old Marduk, right? And just a character on his of his own, like just the way that he is made for the game. And even hints of Armor King, because I'm biased in the sense that I know Armor King has very bad tracking. So I understood how to play him. I understood how to play him. The only problem I had at the time was that I personally did not have a ton of time to focus on him alone. But he was my character to give attention to study, because I have students, or I have a student that really wanted, that is a real Fakum Ram main since Tekken 7. So I had to learn him. Right? Now, I feel that if you're gonna ask me of what my thoughts on the changes to him are, I think it's good for the game, because he was the prototype for Tekken 8 before, if you remember. The way that they made him before was really you guessing the mixes, right? So I think it's done well here. Okay, so say for example this, you start off timing this because they're scared of 3-4-3, right? And then you start going for this, and then what's gonna happen is eventually they're gonna start sidewalking and then ducking so that they will duck your high, right? So let's record that reaction. Okay. Now let's do that again. There. So that's gonna be the exact timing for 3-4-4. I'm gonna talk about my favorite strings. I'm actually gonna make content for that. My top Fakum Ram moves. So look at this. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna do this. Oh wait, hold on. 2 or more. Let's go with 2 or more hits. I think I reacted late. Hold on, let me try that. Oh, there's supposed to be one hit on block, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm too late. I'm too late when I did that. Okay, hold on. I'll do it faster. Sorry. I'll do it a little faster. I did that late. There, that's it. That's the fastest I could do it, I think. At least in that situation. Right, so... There. See? I'll do it again. And I'm dead. Okay? Now, when that happens, this comes out. There. Which again messes up their timing. Or... There. I go back to neutral. I go back to the guessing game. Okay? There, you see? That's the mix now. See? The dance. But that right there is interruptible. I did super give turn. I'm negative and all that. So, kaput. Okay. And again, a lot of his moves, for some reason, they don't track very well. And again, I understand. Like, say, for example, for 3+4, this will catch you going to this side in case you're starting to duck the jet kick. Right? Okay, which will lead me to my... you guys are gonna like this. Which will lead me to my next point. And look at that, see? Even if I recorded the reaction to sidestep right duck. You see? Okay. There. I still died. And these are just basic examples. You see? These are just very basic Falcon Rum stuff. Can you step the third hit of F21 with install? Absolutely. Dude, like that is a no-brainer. Oops, sorry. See? The same reaction I recorded with. And she's already behind me. So that right there, these are just very standard Falcon Rum things that I personally believe are making him super fair right now. No one has ever found anything for the past 2 weeks, I think. The past week or so since Falcon Rum came out, no one found anything broken except for damage. And even the damage, you're not gonna believe this, Heihachi deals more damage than him. Yes. Heihachi on his own deals more damage than Falcon Rum. How about jab float? What do you mean? F21? Yes. But why would you do that if you can get behind it?
Oh, no, you can.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you cannot, really? Oh, but yeah, but you can power crush it, sorry.
Oh, try it.
Huh?
Try it.
You can or cannot?
Cannot.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. I never did try jab punishing it, you know. I did go behind him. Let's try. Okay. Because that'll be too good. If you can jab float it all the time, it means you get a punish. So let's go with 2 or more hits. You cannot, see? Yeah, that's why the move is like that. It's too good. If you can jab float that, that's crazy.
Jab float, the move is huge.
Yeah. Because now the move will have no use. It'll only be for comboing. Because that's the mix. Because you want to take the forward 2-1 as it is. Right? You want to take the forward 2-1. That's why they made that extension. So you have to sidestep right. After this, I'm gonna give you guys my personal verdict on what my top Falcon Rum moves are. I'm probably gonna give 5 or 10. But you know, even 5 will work. He doesn't need a lot. Even Jules didn't use a lot. Like and he got Falcon Rum to GOD before I did. You need very few. What you need is better game sense. Right? Some people, okay, here, I'll be honest with you. Some people that I've seen, they got Falcon Rum very high, very fast. Because one, people don't know how to deal with him yet. And especially if you're lucky with your queuing, people don't know, these are new players who never got to face Falcon Rum in Tekken 7, right? So those are just some of my observations. But for players in high level, the moment Joe Crush, he got Falcon Rum to GOD really quick, right? So some of the players that he faced already knew how to deal with Falcon Rum from day 1 to day 2, and you can really tell who knows how to deal with him in Tekken 7. Now, in the higher level of things, in the bigger scheme of things, Falcon Rum will eventually need to play very, very small. And that's good. That is good. Because back then, Falcon Rum over swinging was just a little too much to handle. It was too good. It was really too good. How much damage can he generate after hitting the 3-4-3 full charge? Only the 3rd hit landed. Oh, that's pretty easy. Hold on. Are you talking about this? Or are you talking about with Garuda? Because those are 2 different things. For this, that's probably like about 70, high 70s. You're probably gonna land at high 70. Yeah, I'm looking at high 70s. I'm not gonna do that right now, but if I'm gonna do something simple, if I'm gonna do something normal, right? Let's go with this. The staple. That's probably gonna be around high 60s. Yeah, high 60. I feel it. There, 70 damage. 70 max, right? And for that. No, but I think you can do more if you have like 4 just frames. That's the usual route that me and Jules were talking about. I'm not gonna say that that's practical, but it'll definitely do more damage. I think high 70. Another just frame there will work. What the hell? Whoa, that's weird. That is weird. Let's go again. I think you're looking at 75, 76. Yeah, that's even impractical. You see what I mean? Let's try my combo. Let's try the Pika combo. Ish. Yeah, that's gonna be like 70. Give or take. What the heck? I'm trying not to sidestep it. 71. That's practical-ish. It's inconsistent because it's hard. Yes, for sure. Noshplar, how are you doing? We're okay. We're talking about Pakum Ram. There's a little character verdict from our GOD grind. And I want to talk about this because, one, I never used Pakum Ram back in Second 7. Just so you guys know. Or 78, if you want to exert a little effort. Let's do it again. And again, you know, the thing about Pakum Ram is that these staples, they're very situational. Hold on, let me see my messages real quick. Let's try. That's 78 without the wall. Okay, I'm gonna distance myself. I'm a bit OC. I'm really OC with that. But that's our 78. The vanilla version had a 10 frame wall splat punish. Yes, Teeth was too good, right? Okay, so for the hop kick has 70 damage. 77. Something like that. Okay, so moving forward, what else do I talk about Pakum Ram? Yeah, again, in the highest level of play, eventually you will narrow down your moves. Your cancels will no longer work because you're gonna get interrupted. The mix-ups, they're willing to take some of the big swings, especially out of Rama stance. And not to mention the punishments are more important in high level, at least based on what I've seen. Okay, so again, going back to my verdict, not playing Pakum Ram in Tekken 7 definitely made this grind more interesting for me. because I had to operate with whatever knowledge I had from him back then and tried to apply it in Tekken 8 while adjusting to the mechanic. So I'm using him in Tekken 8 and sometimes I miss hitting the F324 for after doing a launcher in while standing 4. What do you mean? Oh, you mean the just frame? Yeah, I don't recommend you do that unless it's from while standing 3. I haven't done that in game. This one. I think I have actually. I think I have. Yeah, I think I have. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you guys like my top. Okay, right now I'm gonna show you guys my top 5 to 10 moves that I found really useful as Fakumram getting to my grind, or at least with my grind. My number 1 Fakumram move, in my opinion, is 3. A very, very good move. 13 frames fast. It's where everything starts. 3 really is it for Fakumram. You can do your strings, you can do your mixes, you can do your cancels and all that. So it's up to you how you're gonna manipulate that. For someone as slow as him, this 3 is bang for buck. Okay, that is essentially my top move. Yeah, this is my top poke ever, at least for Fakumram. My next best move, I think, and again, this now after 3, everything else just comes in whatever order you please. But the moves that go after it, again, they're just as valuable as the other. My next is obviously down 4. His fast and slow, albeit being launch open, it's still really, really good. Stupid range, by the way. So it's ridiculous. Some characters may not have a long enough punish for this. So against Xiaoyu, this is actually not launch open. This is not launch punishable like, say, Xiaoyu and Steve Box. So I kind of took advantage of that as well. I was very, very persistent with this low. The majority of the cast, they may or may not have a good launch for this. Anna, I think, is one of them as well. So you gotta watch out for down 4. Yes, you cannot. You really cannot. Like I said, it has ridiculous range. Right? Now this right here, great testament as to why this is a good move for me is that people underrate this move. Maybe now. And this is the one move. Okay, let me add to that. This is the one move that from Tekken 7 I feel still has really, really good utility. Back 1. That move right there, this back 1, saved my life numerous times simply because of his range. So this move right here is non-reversible, knockdown, wall splats for a combo on normal hit, gives you free Garuda, right? And it actually tracks to Fakumram's left. So it is useful. It is very, very useful. This is not a panic move in my opinion. It's okay sometimes for a throw out, maybe knowledge check or reaction check, right? But I don't consider it a good enough panic move. I would rather that you do 1-1 as a panic move, right? But I feel that back 1 as a punisher is immaculate. This move has ridiculous range. AllKicks387, hello, thank you for following the gym. I appreciate that. Sound off in the comment section. You're also using this, you're probably not using it properly. But if I have a hard call that my opponent is going to my left, basically sidestepping right, I can throw this out, right? I would not always recommend you snowballing this move because it is still punishable. It's still minus 13. Some characters, that's free. Hi, all kicks. My name is Pika. I'm a Tekken professional from the Philippines. I'm a former pro player. I do commentary for various games, Tekken being my main one. Currently a coach, a content creator, and a streamer. I've been streaming for 5 years, been on Twitch for 3. Hopefully you're doing well. Stay as long as you like here at the gym. Peace. That was minus, yes, I know. It was minus 15 back in Tekken 7, and they didn't find the reason for it to be minus 15. right? Because even after it got nerfed, it stayed minus 15. Now, at minus 13, I consider it fair enough for what it does. At 37 permanent damage, right? Or at least 20 permanent damage with a follow-up that guarantees Garuda. This move is godly. Next is back 3. I don't think I have to say why that move is good. At least for me. Okay. Back 3 is an invisible. Great to meet you all, kids. Back 3 is an invisible. Again, what I mean by that is unreactable. High homing heat engager. Okay. And it's a wall splat. Not to mention, look at this. Look at the range. Look at the range of this. You see that? I can hit this from up to almost distance 3. And if you have heat, obviously, it is a launcher. You see that? Distance 2.9 to distance 3. It's an invisible homing. An invisible homing attack. Right? So let's go with the lazy route. Let's go with the lazy route. What the? That is ugly, by the way. Yeah, back 3 is invisible. Like I said, it's invisible. You cannot react to it. People ducking that are already ducking. One of two things. People who duck that are already ducking it, are already ducking by then, or they have a hard read on the move coming out. It's really fast, dude. 16 is unreactable. Remember that. Okay, so let me do a quick recap on my best moves so far. 3. Down 4. Right? We have, what was it? Back 3. Okay. And we also have, back 1. Right? These are my top moves so far. Now for my 5th move. Okay. And this is not just, again, this is not just one move. It's not just one move. It is an entire array of moves. Are all his 1 strings. Okay. 1-4 being the least favorable because I think the utility is just for punish. 1-1 being a G-clef is really good. 1-2, 1-4 is amazing. 1-2-4-3, not so. But the fact that you can change it up and mix it, it's already something. 1-2-4-4, 1-2-4-3, and so on and so forth. So the 1-2, Fakum Ram 1-2 is a very, very good starter. It definitely belongs to my top moves, right? Not all characters have generic 1-2s, much less an extension. So his 1-2s are definitely needed, the way that I see it. Now I do have honorable mention moves, like from 6 to 10 maybe. Down 2, one of my favorites. Very, very good 12-frame interrupter. Yes, of course, it's a give turn at -9, and it's only +2 on hit, but it is an elbow, so you can't low parry it. High crushes, okay, and again, you cannot low parry it. That's how important that move is, right? So down 2 is useful in my opinion. And another move that I find really good, even in high level, is running 3. But you have to pick when you're using your running 3. Okay? Because this is insanely linear. Hi, Mayor Nemesis. Of course, of course, of course. That move right here, running 3, that move is really scary. You get a 7-foot man like running to you like that. That 1-2 info is crazy. I never used it. Of course. No problem. Happy streaming. Thank you, Mayor Nemesis. Appreciate it. Right, this one right here is so crazy. Next. P+4. Honorable mention. For good, also for good information, this, again, if you don't know, tracks to Fakrum Ram's left. So if your opponent is very eager to go sidestep right on Fakrum Ram, then this is going to catch them. It's even worse if they press. You already know what that is. Now, what makes this scary, in my opinion, is this. Forward 3. On wake up, you will be forced to guess, even though these two moves are about 3 frames apart. Right? This being 18, this being perfect 21, is the wind-up. Right? Look at this. On wake up, you're gonna be forced to guess a speeding Fakrum Ram doing this low, which is +4 on hit, at -14, or this mid, if you duck the low, you get hit by this and you get knocked down again. I'm glad they didn't give him a 50-50 mix-up after blocking a heat smash. No stance is what you mean. But in reality, at +7, that's an actual mix-up. That's an actual mix. Just no stance. This is a 50-50. +7 is no joke. If you're on a one-hit... Okay, listen. Blocking a heat smash, you're in a one-hit situation. That's a true mix. Are you ducking this at 14, which will come out at 7 frames? Or are you ducking this? Right? Or to make it worse, that's -10, right? But that's natural. Are you ducking that? You're not gonna duck that. If you're left in a one-tap situation, like a one-poke situation, this is still a true mix. Okay? So you're still torn. He just doesn't have a stance after. Okay. So my honorable mentions include down 2. Okay, what's this? Running 3, 3+4, and forward 3. Last but not least, at least for my honorable mentions, these are not the only moves I use, by the way. These are not the only moves I use. And remember, this does not include stance moves at all. This does not include stance moves because those are optional, right? A Fakrum Ram can choose whether to use or to not use them. Okay, my last honorable mention, and you guys are gonna find this really weird. Honorable mention is down back 4. I'm not gonna say that this move right here paid a lot of contributions to how I got to GOD, but this move right here is a high crushing 20 frame knockdown free Garuda on hit, and it deals 40 damage. DF3 is optional. Why is it optional? Because you can exchange my down 4 to a DF3. You can exchange my down 4 to a down 3. So all of these are just optional, right? DF3 has its uses, in my opinion, because it also has this. But again, these are optional. Remember, this can be rage arted in between. This can be rage arted in between. You gotta be super careful. All right. Now everything else can just fall into place, right? The rest of the command list, you can actually just you can browse through it, you can mess with it, and maybe there are other moves that work really good for you. To me, those are just like that's a simple top 10 that I have for Fakrum Ram. Now let's try. I don't have a lot of time anymore, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try to play it, or we can lobby too. I think so. If I remember correctly, someone did suggest that. That one, the just frame, right? Yeah, that deals bigger damage. Obviously, you gotta just frame. But to me, my focus is Garuda. Someone did tell me that. Oh, no, I saw a guide for it. Sorry. Shoutouts to the Fury. Right? Hell, even FF3 would be an okay option. But it makes them face forward. Right? If I don't just frame it though. Well, my body remembers it. My body can't remember the non-just frame. Hold on. There. It's 1 damage less. And don't get Garuda. The back 3-1 saw it on Facebook. No problem. It's not a steal. You just enjoy it. I published it anyway. So I'm okay with that. Is that the no blue spark combo? Oh, I'm gonna... This is the anti-shell, by the way. I'm huge. Oh, ow! He's just doing things, though. I tried to up forward 3. Okay. Okay, I see you. How about this a forward 1? Not all the time. I like you. What? I was ready for that. There you go. Have to do it. Oh, what? I was heat smashing. Dude, I was gonna heat smash. That's let's go. I love it. Go. Keep going, keep going. You're gonna get bored. Oh, okay. I'm happy. You see? You have no choice. You gotta guess. You gotta guess. Oh, I like you. Oh. Nice. I'm huge. I pressed a button, dude. That's my fault. That's my fault, guys. Don't do that. All right. Why would you contest that though? Anyway. Let's go. You see, I'll probably use this character to counterpick Xiao. Yeah, that's a better choice for Link because she can't launch me. Yay! Oh, back to her. I deserve that. My fault. Yeah, come on. Nice, Pika, nice. I'll take it. Ow! I deserve that. That was good. That was a good turn take. Because I was negative. Really negative. And I jabbed. Oh, what the hell happened to my 1-4? Oh. Do something. I haven't launched the Xiao, you dude. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. I had a feeling. I'll take it. That was launch open for Xiao. You can't, that's +8. You cannot contest that, dude. You have to use movement. Ow! Oh, that was good. That was good. I didn't need to do that, but I did. What a follow-up. Ow! That was good. I sidestepped and then 3. That's why I went first. I tried. Oh no, I nearly died. Nice. You're not gonna land that combo. Not today. Hi, Situsai. Good evening, buddy. How you doing?
Get ready for the next battle.
That's why I hate that combo, dude. Legit. Stupid damage, bro. Who does that? Oh well. Yeah, this combo, this is the strongest. Oh no. This is one of the strongest rather with wall carry and only one just frame. Oh, two just frames rather. Two just frames. Adib3, hello! Thank you for allowing me to reach my goal tonight. How you doing? Sound off in the comments. Let's talk to you. Let's talk to you. We're doing okay, Adib. Where are you from? Saudi Arabia. Hell, I have friends there. Let me make a quick intro first before anything. My name is Pika. I'm a Tekken professional from the Philippines. I'm a former pro player, currently a commentator for various games. Tekken is my main game though. I'm currently a coach, content creator, and a streamer. I've been streaming for 5 years, been on Twitch for 3. Welcome to the gym. Hopefully you're doing good. I do have friends there in the Tekken scene in Saudi Arabia. One of them being Federer. He's a really good buddy. So please do give my regards to him if you know him. I miss him already. It's been years. I have not seen Fed in a long time. I miss him very much. And my brother as well. We're both pro players. Or former pros, rather. We're, my brother flew to Saudi Arabia for Gamers 8. My brother is one of the 3 Philippine players who flew for Gamers 8 about 2 years ago. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. I will probably play Steve a little bit.
The next battle.
After this, I'll play a little bit of Steve. For you, buddy. Before I end my stream. You're gonna fly. He didn't fly. He's really going in, dude. He's one of the people that I faced heading to GOD. Nice duck. It wasn't a punish. It was not a punish. It means I moved. It means I did move.
Round 2.
course. Nice. Oh, he burns everything. Need one of those. Okay, what do I do? What? I'm confused. What happened? I think I kicked. I accidentally kicked there. Yeah, I did. Accidentally kicked. I did a DF4, dude. I already expected that. I already expected the samsara. I'll take it. Oh my gosh, dude. I went up. I pressed up. That's my fault. Good one, good one. Really? Very late. It was Tekken 8 was 3 months away. I main Steve, reached Radiant, then stopped after season 2. I don't like where Steve is going, so they focus into Lionheart into everything. Yeah, that's true. And I understand. I completely understand. I feel that they wanted Steve to be very adherent to the mix-up. But I think if they kept him the way he is in season 1, it's gonna suck. Whoa, whoa, I tried to sidestep him. Nice combo, sir. He's always gonna do that, huh? Ow! That deals absolutely no damage. Yeah, I know. He's not a 50-50 Paragon and all that jazz. Take it. Oh, that's cute.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh, ow. I didn't launch him at all. I didn't actually punish him. I just wanted the mix.
Round 4. Fight.
I wanted to down back forward. That was my fault. Why does he burn everything? I'll take it. Of course. Brave. Yo, what's up? Because been a minute, Cal. Oh, hold on. Keep going. I'm alright. I'll take it. The bravery. I'm fine. I'm okay. I would rather take that, bro. How's the games, coach? We're okay. Today was a lot of coaching. Yeah, it's basically coaching, right? And it's just Lili coaching. Just a lot of Lili coaching, and just a little fucking rum talk. Right? We're not grinding anymore with fucking rum, at least for now. Gameplay. Hold on. Let me read that. Up back to his plus 14. Yes, I know. It's very different. But you see, discipline. That's what you need for Steve. It's the discipline. It's the discipline, bro. If you don't have that discipline, you're definitely gonna fail. You're bound to fail. I tried to forward 3. Trust me, I know. Who's this? Tracy Coleman, hello. You can kiss my... Yeah, you know what I mean. I do not want to see them. I'm just gonna answer you just because I want to answer you. It feels very different for me. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I had a feeling. I had a huge feeling you would do that. Yeah, good. Let's go. Oh, the wall was right there. That's why I was great contesting it. Yes, they do. Pepperoni. Yeah. Good one. He's still going. I love it. Oh, I didn't even move. I did not even move. That's crazy. I'll do one last game and then I'm done. I'll Steve after this, and then we're gonna go to our coaching. So we got coaching. We'll launch him. Okay, gotcha, Adib.
Round 3. Fight.
He ducked it. He actually ducked it. That was a down jab. I don't know what happened, but that was a down jab. What am I supposed to do with that? Really? What am I supposed to do with that? Okay. Oh, my two. Dude, that was my two. I don't know what happened, but okay. Let's go. Dude, I don't even know what happened there, bro. I really don't know. I really don't know what happened there.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'll do one last set. Hopefully I get a someone with me as a Steve. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Get ready. ready for the next battle.
Please, somebody. I hope I get somebody. What do we get? Okay. Let's go, Shao. Keep it. Guys, I'm giving this like another minute. If I face nobody, we're ending the stream. Okay, who do I give you guys to? Okay. No. Okay, let's go. I will play one game with this guy. One game or one set. Then we're good.
Get ready for the next
One set will
battle.
be fine. Oh, it's a raid gym. Okay, so whatever. I don't care. Let's just play. It's arena too. Oh my goodness, what is that thing?
Fight.
Okay. Run sweep, huh? Okay. What was that? The ping is horrible. Death spot?
Fight.
Okay. Whatever you say. What's an NR?
Fight.
Okay. Oh, nice round. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. One last. Yeah, that round was nice. Not gonna lie. Let's see if this one's gonna be nice too.
Round one. Fight.
What the hell, dude?
Round two. Fight.
Ow! Imagine that. Imagine if I actually crouch DF2 that thing. Well, I didn't, so. Well, I did, so that's my fault. I didn't know about that combo. That's fine.
Fight.
Of course he did that. Of course he did that. I should have just forwarded. He did the ever popular 2-1 to orbital. Over here? Yeah, I did. The up back 2 combo. The outbox combo. You gotta work hard for that. Obvious. He's seen that. And I tried just once. GG's. Okay. GG's. Alright guys, thank you very much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your effort. I appreciate you staying. Okay. Okay. All right. We're good. We're good. See you later. Adib, thank you very much. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that, Steve. That's Steving. Or Steve Fox. Okay, now let me get. See you. See you. Thank you, Pepperoni. Okay. We're gonna work on Steve eventually, you know. We're gonna work on him eventually. But for now, I'm gonna give you to somebody. I wanna give you to. Okay, hold on. Who do I give you guys to? Who do I give you guys to? I'll give it to Blackheart. I have never met him, but he is a real second player grinding player. Oh, sorry. So many GODs in season 1. I don't know how he is now, but please do say hi to him for me. I don't know him, like I said, but I'm very happy that, you know, he is what he is what he's doing. He does what he's doing. You know. Anyway. Have you got GOD1? No, I'm not grinding for GOD1, Kaya Sugoi. Thank you, Kunzu. Appreciate it. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. I'm not gonna grind for GOD1. Not yet. Until the population of GODs go up. It's so few, dude. It takes Jules forever to grind his. So I'm not gonna rush mine. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.